Hello and welcome to my channel from Brisbane, Australia. Today, I want to communicate with you some of my thoughts on choosing a school. Especially private or public schools. Many parents struggle with this decision. My first point is that the school that is right for your child is the best school. How do I know what school is right for my child? Here, I will throw out a few questions that parents can answer themselves. First, you need to think about what your cultural background is. If you choose a school, especially at private schools, they have certain religious beliefs. Are you a believer? Do you share their values? If you don't agree with their beliefs, will your child fit into the school atmosphere? Would you like your child to get involved in the school activities? Second of all, the question of economic strength. There are many kinds of private schools. The more expensive private schools are, the better the hardware facilities are, the better the learning resources are. But at the same time, the children there will come from families that are more financially capable than average. If you're financially strong, then your child can participate in all kinds of extracurricular activities, without getting short of money. Yes, you can choose the best and most expensive private school. Children can also build up a good network at school. But if your financial situation is not particularly stable, or you are ordinary working people, I suggest you think it over. You won't be able to get into their circles, you won't be able to keep up with their living and consumption. I have friends who say their kids are in private schools. As a result, many bad habits were formed. Such as social comparison psychology, vanity, because there are so many rich children in the school. Unless you're a good student, or you have a great specialty, how depressed could kids be at school? Otherwise, if the academic performance is average, the family condition is also average, it could only let the child become inferior. So, in my opinion, a private school can be a good choice, but it should match your cultural background and financial ability. Let me talk a little bit about whether it's better to choose a mixed school or a single-sex school. My personal opinion has its own merits and demerits. If mixing schools, many parents are worried about the influence of puppy love on their study, but I think parents should not treat puppy love as a monster. Correct guidance may become the motivation for children to learn. Although putting your adolescent in a single-sex school will prevent relationships at a too young age, not spending as much time with the opposite sex will cause problems when she grows up and goes out into the world, into the workplace or into relationships, because he or she would not know how to get along with the opposite sex, which is more trouble. Of course, if the child has a lot of siblings and a lot of friends of the opposite sex in the neighborhood, single-sex schools are not a problem. Having said that, I've come to the conclusion that when choosing a school, you have to take into account the child's situation, the family situation, and the distance from your home to the school. Thank you. If you like my opinions and recommendations, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.